Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick comparison between Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and the Sony Xperia XZ Premium, Sony's best phone of 2017. I think they did release a phone quite recently, but nobody really thinks that it's better than the XZ Premium. Let's just be honest. The XZ Premium coming with a 4K display and very flagship specifications. I wanted to see how it did compare here with Samsung's latest handset, which I think still uses a 2K display. So we are getting quite a flagship level Snapdragon processor in the Sony as well, versus Exynos 8895 here in the Samsung. So you can see in terms of the size here, they're not too different, but obviously Samsung is way ahead when it comes to the bezel ratio. But the actual sharpness of the display is unparalleled still on the Sony. I think they could switch to AMOLED maybe for a bit more high contrasty kind of colors like we have on the Note 8. But if you're looking at it, head on here, really high quality display on the Sony. Which I think you do get it on the XZ1, but it doesn't have the big battery, and I don't think it has a 4K resolution, so I don't really understand why they've released that. But nevertheless, I did want to see how these two did compare. I think you can get the XZ Premium now for quite a decent price. So we're just going to get rid of everything, as you can see, and let's start up some day-to-day applications. Let's go. So I'd say that Sony's skin is quite minimalistic and snappy usually. So I think really I would expect it to be at least keeping up here with the Samsung. But the Samsung seems to be going ahead really. It's definitely no slouch. Try KFC. So you can see, very good performance from the Samsung. A little bit better on the weather there though. Let's try Play Store. Sony again there. So I think there's a little bit back and forth this time. I was expecting Sony to really dominate, but I didn't see it. Let's just try the games we do have. Maybe this is the first Samsung which actually doesn't lag, but it did take 6 gigs of RAM to get there. So the games seem to be pretty identical here, not a huge difference really. Oh, I think Samsung that time. And last one. Oh, Sony that time. So very mixed performance here. Wow, I can't believe how a 6-month-old Sony can keep up with the latest Samsung. That is pretty awesome. Just imagine how fast the XZ1 Compact is going to be. I do hope to actually get that one in because it looks pretty awesome in terms of the speed. 720p with the latest processor. It's gonna be amazing. Let's just try quick web page load here. So we have Daily Mail, and let's go. Samsung again. So I think that was quite mixed. In fact, that was the Sony then. That was definitely the Sony because it loaded the mobile kind of view very quickly. A little bit confused here with the Note. So let's just go back down. Both of them nice and fast to scroll here. I think the display is a bit brighter on the Note 8. We're going to be honest. I think Sony could improve that. Let's just try the speed here of the Wi-Fi. Whereas a speed test, I always have speed test here. I don't know where it's gone though. There we go. So you can see both, well, they're not actually. This one is being annoying. So let's go to where we are. Where are we? I can't even find it. There we go. And let's start with Sony boy. What can Sony do? Oh, not too bad, not too shabby. I do think the Note's going to beat it though, based upon what I've seen. Yeah, you can see here, no questions asked. Shall we give Sony another try? Of course we're going to give them another try. This is a Sony stable. Let's go. Sony's going to be doing new design phone next year as well, so probably best to hold off any new Sony phones if you know, looking at the latest Sony phones. You can see here just falls short, unfortunately, when it comes to download, but when it comes to the upload, you can see very good score here, much better than the Note. So yeah, let's see the multitasking to round off the video. This is an area where Sony usually is quite strong, as I remember. You can see the basic ones here, very similar. Not a huge difference really, I don't think. Here you can see very good memory management with just 4 gigs of RAM in the Sony. It did take 6 gigs of RAM for Samsung to get it right. And let's try the games. They hold them in memory. Yes, that one. And let's try this one. Yeah. So no difference whatsoever here. You see, Sony makes very solid Android phones. You just need to, you know, stop like copy and pasting the same thing all the time, because the latest like XZ1 is a bit of a copy and paste, but very solid nevertheless in terms of the software. Gotta say, fantastic performance here for literally half the price of the Note 8. So I definitely recommend the XZ Premium still, you know, if you're looking for a high-end phone. I'd say that probably the camera is going to be more stronger though on the Samsung, particularly in terms of the low light, because it has the optical image stabilization as well as a dual camera now, whereas you only get the one camera, which is very good actually in good light, but they definitely need to, I think, revitalize the camera system as well as the software, because the software feels very old now. I think it's been there since like the Z series, so definitely looking forward to what Sony has to offer in 2018. But yeah, you know, you can see here the XZ Premium still holds up the Sony flag, late 2017. I'll probably do some more comparisons as well, checking out, you know, the benchmarks and the gaming, etc. So do stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.